Howdy folks, I'm Scoryth, the Crimson Renegade. Welcome back to Final Fantasy VII. Apologize, gotta adjust a little bit, make sure I'm comfy and everything. We are ready to start the Boss Gauntlet, and I'm glad that that last battle there was the Dragon Zombie, as I wanted to get the Pandora's Box. I should have got it on both enemy skills, right? Materia, enemy skill, Pandora's Box. And Pandora's Box. Excellent. Okay, good. And with that, all my characters' limit breaks are filled out, so I'm going to start the first of the Boss Gauntlet. Boss Gauntlets. The Boss Gauntlet. With nothing but limit break attack. So let's get started. Whoa! Apparently Cloud knows what it is. And here we go with the fight against Jenova Synthesis. This is her final form. Sid, High Wind, Cloud, Meteor Rain. And we gotta get all 8 hits in here. She has multiple parts, 3 parts to her, each of her antennas, and then her main body. There's not really a whole lot of real special strategy I don't think we need to worry about. I believe she can use Ultima, so I'm going to go ahead and put up some big guards here to defend ourselves with. There's her antennas are already down, that's good. The most important thing you want to remember is if you have gained the where is it? Let's go and try Pandora's Box, see if it does any good. If you have gained, or if you've received if you picked up the Knights of the Round materia, you do not want to use it against Jenova Synthesis here. I strongly recommend that you do not use it against Jenova Synthesis here. And the reason is, I will explain when I get to that point. But you definitely do not want to use Knights of the Round against her here. Let's just see how powerful Pandora's Box is in our hands. I've never actually used this ability before, believe it or not. I've gotten it before, but I've never used it. So this will be a new thing here. How much damage do we deal with Jenova with this? 4,000 damage. Very nice. Looks like there's 2 of her. What the hell? I think we may have glitched the game. Looks like there's 2 Genovas on screen there. I'm going to keep repeating this. So there's one in front, and there's the one that actually reacted to that hit. That's kind of weird. Enemy skill, Pandora's Box. So they can't change targets. So there's only one target up there, but there's actually 2 Jenova models, Jenova Synthesis models on the screen. That's weird. You see how the other one's kind of like, you see that flinch right there? Well, one of them moved and the other one didn't. That's just kind of peculiar. All right, let's go ahead and let's use Comet 4 times on her. And we'll keep spamming Pandora's Box and seems to be doing enough damage. It does cost 110 MP, but I don't think anything breaks that does that much damage. Okay, she's doing a countdown here. I think this is a countdown to Ultima. I think unless we beat her before that countdown timer runs out, if that countdown timer runs out, I should say, she will cast Ultima on us, I believe. So I need to make sure on my next enemy skill that I get, just in case her timer runs out, I need to go ahead and throw down the big guard. So let's go with Ultima ourselves. Alright, and we beat one of the Genovas on screen. I don't know why the other was there. I really never seen this glitch before. That's funny as hell. And with that, we beat Jenova Synthesis, and I made that fight look kind of easy because it can be a tough fight, but luckily I did have 3 limit breaks to start, which helps. I would always recommend that at least Cloud has his limit break filled by the time you get to Jenova, because whether you've gotten his level 4 limit break or not, you see Meteor Rain did a lot of damage. Omnis Slash, which is level 4 limit break, will do a lot of damage as well. If you have all 3 characters maxed out, that's good too. And then just unleash, if you've got Pandora's Box, unleash that. If not, go with your just most powerful magic attacks. If your countdown timer gets close to counting down, throw down your best defensive abilities, Big Guard, put Dragon Force on, and just you want to make sure you kill those antennas fast, because those antennas will each do some damage as well. But you should be able to take them down pretty quick and then finish the rest of her, and it's that easy. 60,000 experience points, that's a lot there. You know, Gil doesn't matter at this point, because we're not going to be fighting we're not going to be getting anything else. Well then, well, that's not good. Floor's doing some weird shit in front of us. And it's disappearing. Oh, great. Oh, look. We're falling into the live stream. Again. Oh, goody. What's this? A light. Oh, so this is holy. Oh, hey look, everybody's here. How did everybody get here? I know how me, Sid, and Tifa got here, but how did everybody else get here? What the hell? Is Holy doing that to us? No. Why would Holy be doing it? Only one other thing could be. I find it kind of amusing that everyone's struggling while they're floating because Sephiroth's holding them in the air. But Vincent's just fine. He's just floating there. He's like, whatever. It doesn't bother me at all. That's right. Just like he said, Sephiroth is blocking Holy. And now you get to choose your party members for this next battle. You can actually choose up to 2 or 3 party members, depending. I believe it's actually depending on your average level of your characters, or average level of your entire party. All 80 of your characters remaining. I believe that the higher level they are, the more parties you can split into. You can split, like I said, you can either do 1 party, 2, or 3. Those are your only options. And I believe the higher level, the average level of your entire party, the more the more teams you can make. In this case, it says split your allies into 2 groups. So at level 60 or so, I'm only allowed to have 2 groups. What I'm going to do is obviously going to do Cloud, Tifa, and Sid for party number 1. And honestly, the second and third groups, if you get them, are really not necessary. It's kind of supposed to make it feel like everybody's getting involved in the final battle. Okay, this isn't the final battle, but this is the final boss. So there's multiple forms, obviously, because just about every Final Fantasy final boss has multiple forms to it. So it's not spoilers to say this is the final boss. This is Sephiroth, duh. But anyway, the whole reason for having multiple groups, at least in my opinion, I think is just to feel like everyone's involved in the final fight. That's really, I think, the only reason to have it. And honestly, you don't need the second and third group. 1 group would be enough to take him down. But what you would do is you would have multiple groups. If you made multiple parties, after you the enemy will have multiple parties, which I'll show this off on screen. I just want to get this out while I'm in this paused screen, so I'm not trying to explain while shit's going on screen. The enemy will have multiple parts. After you defeat a part, the game will prompt you to ask you if you want to check on your other party members, and if you say yes, you'll switch to another party. And then once you defeat a part with that group, you switch to, you ask if you want to switch to another party. You either switch to your third party, or if you've only got two, it'll switch back to your first party, obviously. I'm not going to do any switching because, first of all, I don't have the setups needed. I don't have all the material that I'd want. Probably what I would do with my second group, if I was going to actually equip them for this battle, since all I have left mostly is independent materia, passive materia, and summons, is I'd probably just load group number 2 up with summons and just throw a bunch of summon attacks at him. But I don't really care. I'm going to set up a second group, but I'm not going to put anything on there, and I'm never going to use the second group because I don't need to. So let me go ahead and put, with that said, let me put Tifa and Sid in my party. This is party number 1. Hit start to continue. So start. My setup's already the way it needed to be. Everybody's in the back row. I can't save using PHS, obviously. My materia setups should be... I'm going to do one minor modification to my materia here. I'm going to drop cover because I don't need it anymore. And I'm going to switch it with... what? What do I want to put here? Normally I wouldn't use this materia, but I'm going to put it here just for a little boost in power. Since it's only boosted by 10%, I'll put Magic Plus up here. I don't want to cover because I need Cloud to be alive. I need Cloud alive for these fights, and if he keeps guarding for everybody, he's going to end up dying. I need him alive. So cover is not really useful to me anymore. I guess I can show this off. But one of the materials, well, not one of the material that I picked up along the way when I took the path that I didn't show on screen, was this material here called Shield. I have never actually used this material before. As you can see, it's another one of the materials that requires you to gain AP on it, to gain at least level 2 stars before you can actually use the ability. As you can see, I really don't know what Shield does, to be honest. I've never actually used this material. Actually, this is the first time I've ever actually even obtained this material. So I really can't tell you what it does other than the fact that it just says Shield. I'm going to guess it puts up... I'm going to guess maybe it puts up a wall. It puts up the barrier and end barrier. But I think you can do that with another material, so... I don't know. I really don't know what Shield does. I can't obviously equip it and try it out because these are the final fights. The fights against Sephiroth don't give you any AP. Your last chance for any AP was against Jenova Synthesis. So... I might... if I get around to remembering, I might maybe show it off in a bonus episode or something. I don't know. I really can't say. Anyway, that's going to be my setup. I'll go ahead and show, for the final time, let me show what the final setup is. Oh yeah, I kept the Excalibur on? I didn't change that? Okay, I'm going to change that then. That's right, because I forgot I died and didn't switch that back around. Okay, I got a couple more slots. What can I put there? Long range, definitely put long range on there, so it's attacking from the back row. And luck plus, why not, because I don't have anything else to put there. Okay, alright. Here's my final setup for the final fights. Cloud has Ultimate Weapon, Escort Guard to nullify lightning, earth, water, and poison magic, and Ice Ring to nullify cold magic. His materia is Restore, Lightning, Fire, Enemy Skill for multi-targeting magic, Mime, in case he can use it to mime a powerful attack that he doesn't have the material for, like Ultima or Comet. Magic Plus to boost his magic, which is really not necessary, but it's more of a filler. Long Range is attacking from the back row. And Luck, mostly for filler. Poison, all mostly for filler, but to multi-target poison. At this point, probably wouldn't do a whole lot of good because I think the bosses are, well, no, I don't think, the bosses are immune to poison. Counter attack because I want some free attack. I want some free damage when I can. Slash all so we can physical attack all targets because there will be multi-targeted enemies. Contain because it's a powerful magic, and manipulate just for filler. It's not really, I can't manipulate the boss again, so it's really just there for filler. I don't have anything I want to put in there in its place. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. Let's go ahead and switch with this. Okay. That's the paired. Yeah, that's counter magic counter. So now, whenever Cloud is attacked, he'll both counter it. Well, okay, I can't say both. He might do one or the other. He might do both. He'll either counter attack with a physical attack, like you see here, and or he will counter attack by casting one of the contain magics. So that's what I'll use there. So I'll use contain and counter. This is basically magic counter what this is. Again, this works on summon and magic materia, by the way. Okay. Next is Sid. He has the Grow Lance, Shinra Alpha, and the Water Ring to drain water attacks. His materia is Restore All, Double Cut, Enemy Skill for multi-targeting magic, Fire All. Hades added effect as a secondary ribbon to prevent status ailments. Lightning Elemental to prevent elemental damage, absorbing it specifically because this is a 3-star elemental. And Fire Elemental to be immune to fire elemental attacks. So he will absorb water, absorb lightning, and be immune to fire attacks. He also has multi-targeting magic and enemy skill, as well as Restore All for multi-targeting healing, and Fire All. So for Tifa, we've got God's Hand, Imperial Guard, and Ribbon to prevent status ailments. She won't have any elemental defense, but she will have all of my strongest magic to attack with. Restore All, Lightning All, Fire All, Ultima with MP Absorb to get some MP back because the Ultima is an expensive skill, and Comet Quadra Magic to cast Comet multiple times. Very useful with Meteor or Comet 2 because since that's already a multi-targeting attack as is and spreads out the damage, it's basically like firing a bunch of shotgun shells at once, or four different times. It spreads out the damage pretty well, and doing it 4 times makes it even better. So that is going to be my setup for the final fights of this game. I should have shown that off against before the fight with Jenova, but that's okay. This is definitely a more final fight here, and that's done. Once you back out of this screen, it asks you to put together your next group. I don't really care who I'm going to put up here because I'm not going to be actually using them. So I'll put just for let's see, who we got 52, 53. Okay, I'm going to put my 3 characters in here that probably would be a really odd combination. I'm going to put Kate Sith, Red 13, and Yuffie. I just think it'd be an unusual combination for a team. So I'll put Yuffie in the middle, Kate will be on top, Red will be on bottom. This will be my second group, even though I'm not going to do anything with them. So back out here, and again you can set up your party just like before. Put equipment on them, put material on them, whatever. I'm not going to bother putting anything on them because this is some gear they've had for, especially Kate Sith, since very early game. Crystal Combs, you see I've upgraded Red's gear since we got all that stuff from Mediel, which is where all the crystal weapons were. I did put the Conformer on Yuffie. I will show off the Conformer's usefulness with Morph in bonus episodes, so look for that. But again, I'm not going to put any material on any of them. If I were, like I said, I'd probably put... all I have left is a lot of material that's very low in AP, because they are material that were born from material that I had mastered. You see, I got 3 lightning materials here, these 2 fire materials down here with 0 AP. I never mastered that poor ice materia. That poor one just got left all alone. This lightning materia here is actually one that was born rather early in the game, because I mastered the lightning materials, and it already gained the third tier of magic, so that's pretty good. So if you have these, probably if you want to use a second party, probably not a bad idea to use these newer materia. Just remember that they're going to be very low in AP, so they're not going to have very many good abilities. You're going to have just a tier 1, and if you're lucky, maybe tier 2 abilities. And you can do an arrangement here. Then you got some of your command materia here. Nothing really would be useful here. You can't manipulate the boss. Death Blow is probably your only somewhat good one because you can either guarantee a critical hit or miss. Nothing to steal from the bosses. W item, maybe if you want to try to, if you have a lot of battle items you want to throw, you can throw a couple of them at once per enemy, or well, you can throw a couple of them per party member, since that's what W item does. Cover, Chocobo Lure is useless here, obviously, and then all I have left are all the summons. So, again, I'm not going to set up my second party with anything. I'm not even going to switch to them. So, with that said, that's my setup for this for the final fight. So, I'm not going to go do a cliffhanger on here. We'll go ahead and finish the game here. Let's get started, and let's finish off Final Fantasy VII. You get one more chance here to adjust anything that you want to. Say just a moment. You can go back and adjust your parties, equipment, and all that other stuff. But we're ready to go. So let's finish Final Fantasy VII. All your party members that did not get selected will get blown away. Don't worry, they're not dead. They're just off screen. You'll see them again later. But everyone that you did pick has obviously been split into your parties. You see everyone that still remains. Everyone gets their little 2 cents to put in here. I guess because I put Kate Sith as the leader of the second party, I should have put Yuffie over there. As she actually had a funny line. You put Yuffie as the leader of the second team. She'll say, I don't want materia that badly. Wait, what am I saying? She wants that materia that badly. And now Cloud's got to put in his 2 cents. His final speech. And here we go. The final boss, the final fight against Sephiroth begins now. Alright, since you have, like I said, since you have 2 party members, it's going to be, we're actually going to be on different sides of the target. We're going to start with Comet. It says if a part dies, switch party members. We're not going to bother doing that. Magic, let's throw down, let's just start with a big guard to get our defenses up early. Even though when I selected Comet for Tifa, it showed it targeted multiple targets. Comet will still only hit 1 target, but it'll hit it multiple times. It's just random as to which target it'll hit. As I was trying to say, since you have multiple parties, alright, we already killed Magic's... Okay, now we got to pause a moment here so I can finish what I'm saying all at once. Since we have multiple parties, each party will view the fight from a different angle. Since we have 2 different parties, you have party 1 on Sephiroth's right, and then you'll have party number 2 on Sephiroth's left, and if you have a third party, it'll be in the middle. If you only have 1 party, it'll only be directly in front of Sephiroth. Now that we've said Magic dead, so we killed a part of Sephiroth. So once we do that, we have the option to check on our party members. If you're worried about other members, if you say, yeah, a little, you'll switch to party number 2, or if you're already on number 2, party number 3, or party number 1 if you already have. You get what I'm saying. You switch parties. We are not going to change, so I'm going to say not really, and just keep going with the fight. Alright, Magic, you've already used Comet, so we're going to go with Meteor now. This version of Sephiroth is also, by the way, called Bizarro Sephiroth. He likes to cure himself a lot, but it's no big deal. We'll deal a lot of damage. His core is the target part we need to target, the yellow spot in the middle, but it's currently immune to damage. It's hard. You have to break down its other parts before you can actually damage the core. And you see we got another flash here, means we killed another part. What part did we kill? Head portion B, dead, okay. There, like I said, there are several parts, and it takes a while for them to actually tell us which one they killed. Where are the other members? Not really. Let's move on. Alright, let's go with Slash All again with Cloud. These attacks aren't dealing very much damage. One thing, we're in the back row, and we're just that good. I'm just that good at this. It's more like he's not very powerful at this point. He's not trying very hard, basically. Alright, we got Big Guard up, so let's go with let's throw Pandora's Box at him, why not? See, he's only 3 parts of him left. We've already beaten 2 parts of him. I guess I didn't say, I know I said he has multiple parts. He has a total of 5 parts. I think it's like right magic, left magic, right head, left head, and then his core. Oh, since we're on his right side, we're defeating his right side parts. We can still hit his left side as well. Alright, let's Bizarre Energy. He's going to heal himself. Let's throw down Ultima with her. As you can see, he's only healing 1 part of him, though, so... Alright, we defeated Magic E. Alright. So, not really. Let's keep going. Head portion B revived. That's okay, no big deal. We'll Slash All again. Okay, he did a little fancy animation there, but alright. Here goes Pandora's Box. Let's see what kind of damage it'll do to him. Again, Pandora's Box is multi-targeting, so that's good to know. Ooh, nice. 3,600 damage. Oh, we split him again, I think. Just like we did Jenova. What the hell? What is with Pandora's box and splitting the enemy like that? You can see that. You can see that. Like it looks like his model is kind of like sort of like doubled there. At certain spots, you can kind of, if you look real close, you can see what I mean. You see, like that one in the front kind of really bent over real far suddenly. I don't know why Pandora's box does that. I didn't realize it actually did that until the Jenova fight. Now it's doing it on Sephiroth here. I think we killed another part, so we go, not really. Keep going. We're going to have Sid cast Pandora's box again. Only one part left to beat, so that's good to know. Keep going with Ultima. Oh, when I say one part, the core is still not can be hit yet, or get damaged yet. Cloud, we're going to have him go ahead and use Pandora's box as well. And if he runs out of MP, then I can have him go back to slash all. But he's doing plenty of damage with his physical attacks. But as you consider, I'm keeping his HP good and high because I have the ultimate weapon equipped. Remember, ultimate weapon's power is based on Cloud's HP. The higher it is, as far as compared to his max HP. In other words, if he's fully healed, he'll do a lot more damage than if he's been injured. Alright, enemy skill run out of MP with Sid, so let's go ahead and let's throw down a Mega Elixir here. He's going to heal himself again with Bizarro energy. Alright, she's running out of MP as well, so that I'll wait until that Mega Elixir is thrown down, then I'll have Tifa cast another Ultima. $4,500 damage, very nice. Alright, there's the Mega Elixir, and go Ultima. Head portion be revived, that's fine. Let him revive all he wants, we'll kick his ass with Pandora's box over and over again. Is he got like three? No, there's only two. Okay, I thought there was like three of them. I swear, for half a second I thought I saw three Sephiroths there. What is with Pandora's box and glitching enemies? I've never actually seen that before. I really haven't. I should have put the Mind Materia on. Now that I think about it, I should have put the Mind Materia on Tifa and have Cloud and Sid keep spamming a Pandora's box, and then just have her mime it. Alright, we need another part, probably the head part, I'm guessing. It's going to tell us any second now. Head portion be dead, there we go. Alright, still don't want to change party members. Tifa, go ahead and do Ultima again. The only downside to the to Ultima and Pandora's box and some of these magic attacks that do a lot of damage is their animations take a long time. $4,800 damage. And see, he's not attacking enough to actually build up our limit breaks, otherwise we'd be able to hit him with some limit breaks, but he's not hitting us enough. That's like, what, the third time maybe he's attacked us? He does a lot of healing as well. It's another I don't want to say downside, but another issue. How much HP has he lost? About 1,000. Okay, I'll use a high potion on Cloud to keep his HP as high as possible. He's not really hurt too much for me to worry about, but again, the more HP he has, the more damage he'll do when he uses his physical attacks. Enemy skill, Pandora's box. Got a few more to. He's gonna try to heal himself again. Granted, he's healing himself for more damage that we're dealing per character, but since we're hitting him 3 times, especially with hitting him with Ultima and hitting him with Pandora's box twice, the healing that he's doing is being counteracted quickly by the amount of damage we're dealing back to him. So you revived head portion B, that's fine. There's Pandora, high potion I threw down on Cloud to get his HP up. It maxed out, but that's okay. He's mostly using Pandora's box right now. just to prevent any kind of sudden surprise attack that might do a lot of damage. Next enemy skill turn I get, I'm gonna throw down Big Guard. I think I killed the head part again because I just saw those flashes. Come on now. Head portion be dead. All right, not really. All right, enemy skill. Let's throw down a Big Guard. I'm not sure if we can actually drain him with MP, and if we drain him with Magic Hammer, and if we do drain his MP with Magic Hammer, I don't know if that'll stop him from using like words, English language, Bizarro Energy. I don't know if that'll stop him from actually using his healing ability. Now, I'm not sure what that Aurora dance there was. But it looked like they were supposed to heal us because it said miss on all three of us, but it was in green, which usually means that it would have been a healing thing. I wonder if there's, I don't know why he'd be trying to heal us. Alright, there's Big Guard. Let's go ahead and get back to Pandora's box. Follow up with another Pandora's box. Alright, he's attacking us now. Probably nothing dangerous. Ooh, 371 damage. Thanks to most of that being blocked by the Big Guard. Nothing else, we got good music to listen to. This song, by the way, I believe is called "Birth of God." Yeah, Sephiroth has a complex. In case you hadn't noticed, he has several complexes: Oedipus complex, God complex. You name it, he's probably got it. Alright, enemy skill. Let's just see if we can maybe drain some MP out of him. Let's do some magic hammering for a little while. We'll still do plenty of damage with Ultima, so I'm not too worried about him healing. But I'm trying to see if maybe Magic Hammer can drain him of MP. Maybe he won't be able to heal himself. And then make his fight go just a little bit faster. Enemy skill. Magic Hammer. Because I would assume it's actually the part that I'm targeting that's healing him, not his core. Alright, Pete Ultima. Oh, wow, that's a big hammer. I've had the hammer change its size depending on the size of the enemy. That's funny. Right, Magic Hammer again. Spam that for a little while, as I'm not doing enough spamming of enemy skills. Come on. Again, I'm using an Xbox controller to play this game, and I can't use the D-pad to move the cursor around because it won't let me do that. So I'm having to use the stick. So if I don't put the stick in just the right spot, I end up moving it to, well, the wrong spot. Alright, cast Ultima one more time, and she'll be out of MP, so I'll have to use another Ether or Elixir or something on her. Come on, what are you doing? Stop dancing, let's just get back to like Stigma. Right, okay, he's actually turning to us. Okay. I don't remember this. I don't know if I've ever seen this skill before. Please don't wipe us out. That Big Guard is not up, that's not good. Okay, that was damaging. Not amazingly damaging, but damaging. Took like half the health off everybody. Still didn't fill up our limit bars though. And looks like Cloud is poisoned. And everybody's slowed. Okay, I see what it is. Okay, no big deal. Enemy skill, we'll throw down Big Guard, get that back up. Cloud's poison shouldn't affect him because of his... Yeah, that's right, because he has poison protection, so that's good. Let's go back to Magic Hammer now, do a little more of that. I would kill off his head again. Throwing down big guard should get the slow off of us. Not really, don't care about them. There we go, big guard. Tifa, go ahead and throw down an elixir on yourself, as you're the one lowest on MP right now. Everybody else is doing fine. We'll magic hammer him a few more times, and if it doesn't stop, if it doesn't stop him from using Bizarro energy, or if we don't seem to run him out of MP enough, I'll just go back to Pandora's box, and I may mime it with Cloud to kind of reduce the amount of MP usage. Sid, enemy skill, magic hammer again. Magic Ultima. Alright, let's just go ahead and start Pandora's boxing him now. I beat his head again. You'll know when you've actually beaten this guy, this form himself, because he'll actually start falling backwards, like he's drifting away. That's how you know you've beaten him. But it's going to take a bit. Not really. Alright, magic. Keep Ultima up. Let's go throw down a regen, because then we can use a little healing here. Skill, Pandora's box. One might think summons would be good in this fight, but the reason I would advise against summons is unless you've leveled them up a lot, which I have not done obviously because I haven't used any of them, or very many of them. Unless you've leveled them up, you can only use them a certain number of times. So unless you actually mastered the summons, you wouldn't be able to use them but once, and you'd be stuck with just using magic skills anyway. There's regen, that'll be good. Let me do some good. Alright, keep up the Ultimas. Healing himself, that's fine. We got plenty of damage to deal to him. Aurora Fence. There's that attack again, or there's that move again, whatever it does. I'm still not sure. Oh, it removed our status ailments. Okay, I see. We're not hasted anymore. It also removed Cloud's poison, so I guess it just removes status ailments. Or statuses, positive or negative. Because we're not hasted anymore, but Cloud is also not poisoned. That's right, I'll throw down Big Guard again and get haste back. Not that hard. Alright, let's do that then. Sid, enemy skill, Big Guard. I'm gonna have Tifa on this turn. I'm gonna where is it? I got a hero drink, so here it is. I'm gonna give a hero drink to Cloud. Hero drink is supposed to boost your stats. I'm gonna give the hero drink to Cloud to boost his stats a little bit more, hoping that maybe they'll be able to deal additional. Actually, I'm gonna give one to Cloud and Sid. So this is the one dealing damage with Pandora's box. Hopefully, we'll deal more damage. So enemy skill, Pandora's box again. Hit push and be revived. I don't really care. Again, another reason this fight takes so long is because of Sephiroth's animations, whatever he's doing there. Sid, enemy skill, Pandora's box, Tifa item. Where's that hero drink? On Sid. There we go. Let's see what kind of damage this does. We've been dealing about 4,000 damage every time Pandora's box hits Sephiroth. So let's see what see how much more damage we do here with that hero drink on Cloud. 5,700. That's not bad. And we busted the head again. No, not really. Alright. Enemy skill. Pandora's box. I probably could put everyone in Fury here and make everybody's limit breaks filled up a little faster, but Sephiroth really doesn't attack that often. And this battle really takes a long time. I'll cut out as much as I can, because as you can see, I'm basically just repeating the same thing that I've been doing. Ultima with Tifa, and then Pandora's box with Cloud and Sid. Occasional healing if I need it. Occasional big guards if I need to get my barriers back up. If he uses that Aurora fence, get my haste back up. Other than that, it just rinse and repeat. So this battle really takes a long time. I'll just cut to when I actually beat him, and that'll be my info to use as far as my strategies for this one. Oh, here's Stigma again. Since I have Hades' added effect on Sid's armor, and Tifa has a ribbon, any status ailments that's supposed to inflict is pretty much getting wiped away instantly, or being ignored, which is why Cloud is the only one getting affected with poison, but he has immunity to the poison status ailment as far as taking damage from it, so he's not taking, it keeps popping up zeros whenever it's supposed to damage him. Sid's limit break's almost filled out. That's good. Hey, this is the moment where I really wish Aeris was still in the party, because I could use Aeris to use Fury Brand, fill up everybody's limit break, and just spam the limit breaks. But no, they have to go kill her off right after Disc 1, or right at Disc 1. Head part's dead again. Yeah, I know. Not really. I had him throw down Big Guard to get our speed back up since he slowed us with that Stigma ability. Went a little low on MP all around, so I have one Mega Elixir left, I think. If I do, I'm going to use it. No, apparently I don't have a Mega Elixir left. I guess I did use the last one. Okay, no biggie. In that case, I will just use an Elixir on Cloud. And then I'll throw another Elixir on Sid when whoever's turn, probably when Tifa's turn comes back around. Pandora's box. Elixir, Sid. It's gonna be a long fight. Oh, finally I did it. You can see one of them fading away right there in the back. And with that, Bizarro Sephiroth has been defeated. Ignore the one in the front, he's apparently not real. But the one that faded off in the back, that's the one that he needed to defeat. And with that, Bizarro Sephiroth has been defeated. Finally. Sheesh, sure took long enough.